Okay, let's see if we're here. Looks like I'm getting sound out of my mic. And we are live. We're back at the lodge again. Welcome aboard, anybody who's watching at this point in time. I think where we left off last week, Alex was at level 10. We're in the process of getting Andresia unlocked as a companion, although we had to stop halfway through just because of the timing of it. So we picked up one of the artifacts and brought it back to the lodge. I'm not sure if I was able to put it actually on here, but we took care of that, and we still have to pick up the second artifact that's part of finding Andresia before she comes back to the lodge, meets us, and says she'll go wandering around with us. So I did off stream take Alex down to the lodge basement, and I did a fair amount of research down here. I think, what else did I get knocked out of the way? Try not to do anything to really kind of advance him that far, but I took care of all the pharmacy med projects, food, outpost development, and I was able to get all the ammunition stuff taken care of too. Strangely enough, he leveled up as part of that process. He might not have been very far along, or he might not have been very far away from leveling to 11, so he hit that. And then I went ahead and I stocked up on some meds and things like that that I'm going to need probably for the second artifact in order to unlock Andresia. And the big thing that I did off stream was to level up piloting. That's a little bit of a slow and tedious process, but I went down to the simulator in the bottom of the mast basement. I had signed up for a UC Vanguard before, primarily to get access to the simulator, and I just kind of did the 45 kills in order to get to class B and Class C ships. So in the future, if I happen to find something that's a little higher end, it will not elude me. I won't have to walk away from it, which is fantastic. That's really, kind of my goal in this. I hate to miss those opportunities, but I'm also at the point where I have all the base research done, and I haven't put any extra points in some of these other areas. So as I go along, or if I build an outpost or something like that, we'll take care of that, and we'll see where we go from there. This thing just started. I don't know why it's running ads. I'm going to see if I can kick those off so they don't show up for anybody. So I think the point was I spent a few points along the way. Our goal is to go to Tau Ceti and pick up this second artifact. I also have, if you notice, actually right behind me here, we picked up Emma Waggoner. That was not really deliberate, but I signed up for the Freestar Collective, and I accidentally, I think, did the next part of the quest. So she's been tagging along. She's a decent companion. Oddly enough, compared to all the other companions, if you go into the pilot simulator or the combat simulator, she shows up inside, just standing around watching you fight. Kind of an odd Starfield thing, but it is what it is. So we're going to take care of her quest, which is at the Waggoner Farm, just to get her off of our radar for a little while. We don't really need her, and just continue marching down the main quest and Constellation path. So I want to go back to Vectera and find out why Barrett hasn't arrived yet. And if you've played this game before, if this isn't your first time at the rodeo, you know why Barrett hasn't arrived yet. So that's a fun little quest as well. And if the timing works out, hello Sam, if the timing works out fine, I'm going to try to get to the quest with Walter and make it over to Neon. So that's the basic plan. Let's go ahead and see what happens over at this cryo lab. We'll just fast travel there and see how that goes. If you're having any trouble hearing me, leave a note in the chat. If you're hearing me, leave a note in the chat. I have occasionally left this thing on mute. I've been fighting a little bit of a cough from time to time. So what do we have there? Nice planet, that's for sure. Oh, so it's not that. So it's over there. Okay. Is that my ship over there? Oh, that's the cryo lab. Awesome. Okay, we were right on top of it. Why did they drop me off over here and my ship is on the other side? I don't care. Who cares? Come on, buddy, stand up. I had high hopes for this new sniper rifle, and it is not doing the job. I got him. Now, was I not in that position? How about this guy? That's good. Is there a second guy over there? There is a second. Oh no, he didn't die. Now he's gone. So it's 3 guys. That's good. Candy Carton, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Kilgore, also. Thank you very much, Candy. Or should I call you Candy Carton, the full name? Do you not like the half a name? We'll try to behave well. This is a cool looking place, first of all. I am here for a different purpose, though. Okay, so let's just get over here. The abandoned cryo lab. So I think the way this works is generally we have to pick up this second artifact. We can't go in over that door. There's Emma making a run for it. Let's get something else out here. Actually, what do I have? So here we go. In honor of Emma Wilcox and the tiny amount of ammunition I have. Well, I would like to pretend that's a great gun, but she started a fight that I wasn't really looking for. We're going back to the Radburn. It's just a nice gun. Come on, fly. That's interesting. Oh, I'm in pain. What happened there? Hey Emma, how you doing? Got a nice Equinox. Do you have any ammo for that? Oh, here you go. Come on, buddy. They are Varoon. Nice. Come on, buddy. Yes, sir. Starfield is on Xbox, and actually, if you have a subscription, you can load it for your default subscription price. And if you are new to the game, you can go back and follow this series from the start. And I've tried to put out a lot more content that, pardon the chair noises, I've tried to put out content that is useful or should be useful for people who are just starting the game too. So I actually have it. I didn't have an Xbox when I started playing, and I have played it on the Xbox. And aside for one mod that I would like to have, it's a lot of fun. It plays. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic on it. I do think you need, and if anybody else knows, I think you need an Xbox X or S, Series X or S, in order to play it. Although I did play it, just, you know, so everybody is aware that this is possible. A good friend of mine loaned me an older Xbox. I think it was a 1S. And I was able to stream it, and that was an interesting experience in itself. It was playable, but I'm not sure I would recommend it for anybody long term. Oh, hey, there's a magazine here. I have no idea if you can play with a keyboard and mouse on an Xbox. I've never tried that. I did load it up, and just to be even stranger, when I found out that you could load up Xbox Live, or whatever they want to call it, your Xbox subscription on a Sony TV or a Fire Stick, I loaded it up on a Sony TV. That was not a good experience. Other games were okay. Like, I played some really kind of lightweight games, but the TV was not the best approach. I think that could have been because of my internet connection. Hold on. Oh, I see a flashlight. Come on, buddy. Come around the corner. Do I have to come find you? I will. What's with the flashlight? No offense, dude, but I have some kind of ongoing injury. There's nobody that way. How is his flashlight reaching around all those corners? There's something going on here. There's nobody here. That doesn't make any sense. I'll take it, whatever it is. Okay, so this is a cryo lab. For those of you that have been through these before, they can be a little extensive. I really don't want to do this whole lab. I don't think I can shoot through there. Let's see, do I have any? Let's make sure I have. Man, how did I arrive here with so few grenades? Like, that's insane. Yeah, this won't be the most exciting. We'll wear these guys out pretty quickly. What's with the pain? What do I have? I have damages. Yeah, that's why we have AT&T Fiber streaming Xbox games. Very cool. Very cool. Must just be my internet. That's quite possible here. So, I've heard really great things about the NVIDIA streaming service as well, which is kind of crazy. Like, some games just really click perfectly. That didn't make it. How about you? Catch fire. That's why I like this gun. This was in the video I just put out recently. If you want to pick up the Radburn early without conflict. Wow, look at that. Look at that map. There's a ton of these guys around. So that's why, you know, I just came here for the artifact, buddy. I didn't really want to have to fight everybody and their brother. But evidently Emma and I will take care of you. Okay, I just have to remember how to get through and around this place relatively easily. I will loot as I go. I'm going to spend a lot of time in here, but need to get this artifact out of the way. So I don't think there's any place else to be in here. Give me all the loot. Anybody else in here? Just one guy. That wasn't exactly the best combat there. Done worse. What do you have in here? Okay. The Great Serpent demands a little bit of everything. Structural material. Let's make sure I got everything loaded back up. Yeah, I found this drum beat. Not really my favorite weapon in the world, but I'll drink that. And I do have the difficulty settings up a little bit so I can get a pretty good return on food. What's going on in here? Nobody that direction, nobody that direction. There's nothing in here. What's in here? Do you care about any of this? No magazines, no loot. What's this area? That is a glass wall. There's nobody inside there. That has a nice knockback effect. Took him down a little bit. You know, I don't know. I have barely touched Destiny. Although I did try the new one that came out recently. Some of the combat is similar, but I think they're probably, I mean, maybe there's somebody else that has a, let's say, a more experienced opinion on that subject. Yeah, I'm going to run through the ammunition in this thing pretty fast. Anybody in here? I wasn't even paying attention, was he? You're gonna die of radiation fire, buddy. Told you. It was gonna happen. It's a nice glass wall. Nobody can come get me, but I'm 93 meters away from this artifact, and that's really the only reason I'm here, is the artifact.
Run from me, will you?
Yes, yes, wherever you are, I'm running from you. I think this is it, isn't it? Glass wall. Oh no, hold on. I'm hydrated and fed. Perfect. Okay, there's nobody over here. I need a lot more grenades.
You cannot escape judgment.
You know, you guys are awfully loud. Very talkative for... So that bug still exists. Every time I switch weapons, I'm hydrated again, which is, you know, I'm not going to complain. Where are these idiots? They're on my radar. Come on. Hey, buddy.
Lost him, but they shall feed the great serpent in time.
How about a headshot?
Knows a heretic is about.
Oh, you'll pay for that.
Gotta love this rad burn, seriously. Not only does it, I mean, it inflicts some damage, but, you know, it catches them on fire. And so they're kind of easy to keep track of. Like, where is he? Yeah, buddy. I don't think you're gonna make it. Maybe I won't either. Okay, what are we doing in here? Med pack. Sounds like I took some damage I have to deal with in some way, shape, or form. We'll take anything and everything. Oh, I need a research key. I do have... What's going on over here? Another bandage. So I need a cryo key, whatever that is. I think it's around here somewhere. I don't know if any of those are useful, actually. I'm still bleeding? No, I shouldn't be bleeding. Maybe I am. Ah, there you go. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. No. Cryogen Research Lab Key. Hopefully that's useful. Yeah, clearly I have something going on here. What is it? Oh, yeah. Outpost. Thank you. She's still down here looking at these guys. What's that? Hazmat suits. None of that's particularly useful. What's that about? Down is good. What's that? That was dumb loot. I don't need that. So I can go down. I can come this way. This actually has a further route down. Clearly there's something going on over here. Interesting. Make some noise. Emma, get out of here. Thank you. There's nobody in here. Oh, there's a guy in there. What shall we shoot him with?
This is futile. You cannot evade us. There you are.
That was a terrible idea. Oh, he's a level 20. That's kind of the problem I'm having here.
Was hoping for a quiet day.
Pay for that.
At least I ain't gonna be bored.
Where'd he go? Come on. He's not dead. He's right around the corner, I can tell. Oh, no. That guy almost burned me, man. Big time. I was clearly not paying attention. Pretty bad.
The accursed has escaped me.
He's just going to stand around that corner.
Protect yourself.
I guess I'm going to have to burn some meds. Do I have anything that is No. A little damage mitigation.
Now we deliver your suffering.
Oh, he's stuck on a wall. That glitch is going to be kind of his downfall, I think.
I'm wounded.
You know, I'm not big on taking advantage of that. Because, ooh, what do we get? Nice helmet? Okay, still, none of this stuff is what I'm looking for here. Rivets, little ammunition. Come on. Where are you keeping the artifacts, people? This is not it, clearly.
Find them. They cannot have gotten far.
Okay, this is not where we want to go. Clearly we want to go this way. Down is usually the answer, is it not? That's a good choice.
The great serpent shall feast upon you.
Well, there's one down. It just works, absolutely, Kilgar. There's a lot of it just works in this game, isn't there? Come on, where is he? I can see him. You can shoot me, I get to shoot you too. Literally, that's crazy. Just shoot me through this hole in the rocks. Where's that guy coming from? No.
I can't see.
I am glad I have a fair amount of these meds on me. I feel like I should have brought more. How many of those guys are down there? How many of them are upstairs versus downstairs? That's what I want to know. Because this whole area is, I don't know, maybe I got those guys.
Back in space, you coward.
I don't know where you're at, lady. I can hear you. Clearly. You got the attitude. I'm with you.
You cannot plead justice.
Can I get in there? Looks like good stuff. Get him, Emma.
Great servants will have you.
Is that it?
I'm hit. We failed the great serpent.
That's entertaining. Okay, let's just loot this stuff and keep moving. What do you have?
Probably for the best.
I don't need either one of those. Take the antimicrobials. Take the food. I've already been down through here.
The surroundings is inescapable.
Time is running out for me. Don't want the gun. Don't need the gun.
Run from me, will you?
I would bleed you dry.
Okay, so there's no place to go there. That was interesting.
Pay for that.
You come with me?
Kill me and another. This is futile. Cannot evade us.
Where you going, man? Oh, because I shot that guy. He came up there to find me. I got it. I'm with you. Yeah, I don't know where that goes, but... Yeah, Kilgore, I am super anxious for the vehicle. Like, I keep trying to keep it cool, but I'd be happy if... I'd be happy if it was sooner rather than later. So they might drop it with Shattered Space, or they might just wait, or they might drop it earlier. I don't care about any of this stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Winter. That's what we need right here. Man, so it's always like a hole in the wall. Like that wall was not open in the regular cryo lab. I've not been into this one before. I've been to a lot of the different POIs at the start of the game in order to pick up these artifacts, but... Is that it? Is that enough? Can I grab it? There we go. Okay, so we got this one out of the way. Good. This should let me go back to the lodge, put the artifacts in the centerpiece, add them to the collection, and then we can go take care of Emma and our primary mission as Freestar Rangers, or Freestar Ranger wannabes, or whatever it is we are. So what are we here? I'm just going to go to the quest log, main, into the unknown, and and see if we can just fast travel right back out of here. There's probably loot upstairs, but I don't want to clear this place out. Like, I picked up enough stuff as we went. I'm probably carrying too much junk on me right now anyway. Yeah, on the ground vehicles, there were a bunch of leaks within the last couple of weeks, which were pretty cool as well. So there was a 4chan leak where a picture was posted of the ground vehicle, and it looked pretty legit. Like, it looked like it could have been out of the game. It had it had one of the buildings that you would see as a point of interest in the background, which is kind of cool. And the buggy itself looked very much like what we saw in the May update video. There was a very brief moment in that video where they showed a developer screen, the creation kit on a screen, and there was a buggy kind of rolling across the sand. So that seemed legit. Not that that's super complex to put together, but that was cool. And then someone on Reddit
I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads
went
myself,
out and said they talked to the person. Well, I didn't say they didn't talk to the person. It was on 4chan, but they got in touch with them, probably exchanged some messages, and then they put together a post on Reddit. Take this for what it's worth, right? No way to really corroborate it, that had some additional details on what the vehicle might be like. Hold on a
I
second.
catch
Let's answer his
myself
question.
just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
Okay, this has absolutely nothing to do with the question, buddy, so don't take it the wrong way, but Andreja was on the science side. We're going to be on the science side.
Another realist has joined our ranks. I'm outnumbered.
The truth hurts, Mateo.
Mateo's a little blind
You
to
know
what's
what?
really going
I just
on.
realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andreja celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a... It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help.
Let's see if she and Emma
Let us see what else we
can
can find
travel
out
with
there.
me at the same time.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Yeah, I missed some of the dialogue there. Anyway, so now we should have Andreja as our companion, and we're going to take care of this faction quest, and let's go back over to the ship real quickly just to make sure that, let's see if I can offload some of, I don't know if I should do this at the lodge, but
Buying moment to return to your ship.
I don't need to carry that. I don't need 15 Equinox. That's kind of neat. I mean, you always like an epic rifle, but it's not really my... Do I have another Equinox? I don't even think I'm carrying one right now, so... Med Theft Cutlass. I like that. Anti-personnel, that makes sense. It's a big knife, right? So plus 10% damage against humans. It's a particularly sharp knife for humans. And then it has a chance to drop extra med packs on death. So that doesn't make any sense at all, but, you know, it's a knife. This knife is really good against robots. I'm not into knives. We're just going to skip those for right now. Is it better than what I've got? Combat veteran, antiseptic. Now I'm going to keep the combat veteran one going. For whatever reason, I think it's going to be a little better. So where was I going to go next? Yeah, let's just go there and take care of this.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
Sure thing, buddy.
You're good
Excellent.
to go. All clear to land.
I like free levels. Now let's scan it first. That's a good planet. Might be worth building something on at some future date. Yeah, I think this is a pretty straightforward quest. This is just part of the Freestar Collective. If you've done it before, you're familiar with it. If you've not seen it before, I started it in Akila City by doing Job Gone Wrong, which is the bank robbery job. And then there's a follow-up or two with the Freestar Rangers where you sign up and you run a mission off the mission board. And it's your choice. You can either go clear a point of interest and kill somebody, or you can do a space battle. And I didn't realize at the end of that I was going to pick up Emma as a sidekick through this mission as well. I'd forgotten that. But this one, we're going to go hunt for some people.
Over here!
We're going to help a farmer nearby. Howdy.
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer
They
was so
wanted to
low,
buy the
I told them
farm.
right where they could stick it. They
We're
said
going
they
to help them
couldn't
buy
tell
the
me to think
farm,
about
I
it, but
think,
if I didn't change my
so to
mind,
speak.
I was going to regret it. Then they left.
She looks very sad. Yeah, it must be
Back
nearby.
behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too.
Okay, we can do
If
that.
you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. First of what?
I'm taking
not
environmental
sure.
damage.
There must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am.
Are we in a
That should
storm?
be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon
We are.
handy and your eyes sharp. Since
So-
these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks.
If I recall, I'm not exactly thrilled about this. I think there's a magazine up here. The environmental damage in the house is kind of bumming me out. Not here to steal your stuff. There you go. Permanent increased weapon damage at night by 5%. So can I just jump onto the frontier real quickly?
Any adventure you can fly away from.
So it's
Is
raining.
that how the saying goes?
I'll take the rain. Hold on.
Captain Alex, do you require my assistance?
Well, I believe I have to sleep in order to make that go away.
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
Okay, so that's good. We did sleep. What's missing now? I do need to eat. Sparkling water and just have a loaf of bread. I'm sure that'll be great.
Something you need?
Hopefully we are not in the middle of... Okay, so we don't have a problem with that now, so... Weather issues aside, we'll go take care of the first. Do I have a crew? Ah, good, I got 2 of them. Oh, good. Hey, Ben, how you doing? Yeah, that's completely my fault. I've got a family member that's traveling today, and so I ended up having some other things, and I fell behind schedule. I didn't post the link to this until very late. I'm still trying to find a schedule that will work just in general. I mistakenly started streaming on Wednesday nights as well, and I have some conflicts, so this might bounce around a little bit. And as you know, though, I will always put the VODs up later after I cut them into different, say, smaller size pieces. Yeah, I like having Kilgore. I like having the difficulties and the extra XP, but I won't turn them off and on. I know I can. I could go back in and just trying to stay consistent. Probably for silly reasons, but
Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
where did he go? There he is. Sunflower bugs. Okay, where am I going?
Get ready!
How did I get a puncture wound? Come on, dude. I'm not even sure he was close enough to hit me. Fine. Use up my ever-diminishing collection of bandages. Hello, settler. This looks like a great area.
That a fall is not the only thing that can put you here.
Oh, is that another bug over there? That bug's got like 3 health bars. What a serious bug is that? Come on, people. I brought 2 of you along so you could kill stuff for me. Clearly it popped up behind me. Where did it go? Okay. I don't need to loot these things. I don't need to do that either. Are there mines through here? Anybody remember that? I have this vague notion that there are mines. What do they do? Poison me? Ridiculous bugs. Okay, more bugs.
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, nutrient. We don't need that anyway. What's down here? Oh, here we go. More bugs. I see how you are. Gotta keep moving. Oh, and kill him. Take care of him, Andreja. Giant sunflower bugs. Oh, that was Emma. Well, nice job, Emma. Look, more tracks. The tracks turn left.
Definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls, waiting to snipe.
Nice. Are you on Xbox, Ben, or PC? Does it matter for that creation? Most of them are both. Okay, wait a minute. So there's something going on over the hill here. Is this the hill? No, this is not the hill. A pack octomaggot. That's terrible. There's a turret down there
Being a
too.
mother means I don't get as much field work as I used to.
Turret gone. That octomaggot's gone, and that one's gone too. I assume Xbox. Excellent. Couldn't be better weather for this nonsense, could it? In the game, that is.
Did they have anything
Those chunks, cola, shotgun shells, maggot droppings, whatever. Amino acids, toxins. So the question is, how many more are going to come out of nowhere? Oh, at least that one, huh? 2 more. Did you get him? Okay, so we have to kill lots of little critters to find the bad humans. Which way did they go? What are they? Oh my gosh! More boot prints! Very excited. This quest is just amazing. Oh, there we go. Hold on. That was not good at all. Okay, yes, there's landmines here. Is there another way to get through here? Can I make that jump? It's not that big of a deal, though. We'll take it. Let's make sure that my health is up. Let's have some Raisin Bran. And let's have an entire onion. That's probably for cooking. Until I'm not really into cooking. Okay, what are we going to do? Creep over the rocks. Okay, so who's worth taking out first? There's 2, 3 guys over there. Can I even one-shot this dude? I got him. That's better. So I'm down to 1, and he's the top guy, isn't he? Yeah.
Got a situation here.
Yeah, he's going to take some work. I can absolutely guarantee that. He's going to be some trouble. Oh, he's taking shots at me. I didn't think he had a line on me. Come on, dude. Get back. He's not going to make it, buddy. Yeah, that's why you have a sniper rifle. That's why I have a sniper rifle.
Let's talk.
Good job distracting him, Emma and Andreja. Very proud of you. Job done. Fancy dagger. 2,000 credits. We'll take all that. Let's go loot these guys first. Yeah, I need to get that mod so you can take all their uniforms too. I never get around to that. It's not critical, but these guys have got some nice outfits and gear. Put them on your crew. Okay, so let's look at this note. New item. The job is done. My contact on the inside came through, and I've got your ship. Okay, so they stole a ship from Hope Tech. And it's from G, whoever G is. Maybe we'll find that out in the future. Who is this G you speak of? Hey, Emma, we've discovered something.
Find anything interesting?
I did. Take a
Let's
look.
see what we have here. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking
Badly?
of which, let's get back there and let Miss Waggoner know that she's safe. For now.
As much as that sounds like a good idea, I'm going to loot things first. These guys have to have something good. There you go. Grunt. 5 more crit damage. We'll take that. Take the Dark Lager. Whatever's in that box. Ammunition. We'll just eat those. I like that he's got some dumbbells up there, some hand weights. And I'm still disappointed I can't take this ship. Why can't we have this ship? Come on. I mean, I guess they're going to send somebody back to take it back, like it belongs to someone else. And we are the Freestar Rangers, not the Freestar Raiders. You can join the Crimson Fleet later, and then all the ships will be ours. Helmet credits, nice credits. Take the logger. I don't think there's anything else here, is there?
This seems worth a look.
You're continuously over encumbered. That is a downside. That would really kind of depress me. So you make comments about Andreja in her snake girl outfit in the rain. But we won't. We'll just go back to the lodge. Or go back to the Waggoner Farm and tell them that we've cleared out the current bunch of bad guys and that hopefully there won't be any new ones. I didn't really want to be on the ship. Is she over here? What's she doing? Just standing around in the dark. She's farming in the dark.
What's the news? What
Akila.
happened? Did you find those men?
There wasn't anything unfortunate about that at all.
And now I've seen it firsthand. So
I think we were
they?
probably spoiling for a fight
Why do they
anyway.
want my
Well,
farm?
maybe not Emma. We don't know. They couldn't talk. Yeah,
They
let's just
say
do
the
that.
Rangers always get their man.
Yeah, Ben. That would be pretty
I'm sure
cool.
you'll
I don't have as much interest in the Spacers,
I can't
but the
thank you
Ecliptic are actually a
I'd hate to be
legitimate
remembered as the
organization.
Waggoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's
They're
been
used by
abandoned for so
everybody,
long.
right? So they're not just a ragtag group of Spacers.
Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
It took ages before we showed up, by the way, right? So, like, we got this mission, and then we went out and collected artifacts. So, there's Emma. I think she's misrepresenting the availability of the Freestar Rangers. Emma is now following me, still, or again. So I think we're done with that, maybe. That would be cool, Kilgore. Definitely would be cool. Yeah, that's great. So, Into the Unknown, talk to Vladimir. I think he's just going to give me a lead on more. We will talk to him, and then we'll go back to Vectera. Because I think that's what I want to do next. That should get us closer to our good buddy Walter. who I swear every time I look at him and listen to him, I just think Ferengi, if you know the reference.
We're entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
I don't remember the actor's name, but it was the same guy, which is cool.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Let's go to the eye, and we'll at least see what Vlad has to say. I don't remember, it's been so long.
You need your own comic book, your own cartoon, your own theme song. We have got to make this happen.
Ben, did you watch Firefly? What was the... There was a group of the Reavers or something like that. The Spacers aren't as bad as them, but to some extent. Almost like the JV team out of the Reavers. Like, they're troublesome, but they're not sick. I mean, maybe they are sick, but who knows. Fleet wannabes.
Now
Yes,
that
Mr.
those
Vladimir.
artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me transfer
So this is the
data.
part where we can
But
now start chasing all the
I
artifacts.
may be
And
wearing caution spools
maybe the
for
powers
this one.
and temples? I don't know.
Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble. Don't know what you'll find.
What's the first power?
Keep your eyes
I,
open.
it's been so long I forgot. I mean, literally like September. Or, yeah, September of last year. Land near the anomaly. Use my scanner. I got it.
And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Firefly. But I mean, it's all over the place. Culturally, it's every place. I did go back and watch The Expanse not that long ago. End to end. I think I lost an entire week of my life. Because I just kept streaming it one after another. That was fun.
Anomaly is a damn sight bigger
Okay,
than-
so what did he give us? He gave us, that's not it. No, we're back to the main quest. So, I want to go find this. I want to go, I think this is just a temple. And then we'll go find Barrett and figure out what's going on with him. But, I want,
It is good to...
if there's a Starborn power, I want it. We're going to get it right now. I don't remember if that's how this works. Yeah, I'll take anything, Kilgore. Just so I have something on the board. It'll just be fun for throwing people around then, right? Just throw people in the air or something like that. As long as it's not like Grab Dash. Yeah, Ben. Actually, I didn't think about... I forgot about that. But this character is named Alex, after a character in The Expanse. That was the purpose. Someday, I'll make an Amos character. That's not what I want. Okay, so I have my scanner out. I'll explore geophysical nonsense. That seems to be the direction of the garbled stuff. This is a high gravity planet. Gee, could it be the giant temple looking thing right in front of me? Yeah, I watched the whole series, and of course, like after I'm done with it, I feel like a slacker because I, didn't read the books or anything like that. But I don't have time for that right now. Do I have an inventory problem? Why am I... This is just a heavy gravity planet? I'm worried about grazers. What are those? I'm not sure they look friendly. Wow. Yeah, let's get back to it. What is that thing? Is that a grazer too? I don't really want to fight a bunch of creatures on the way. Just let me get to the temple. It's Temple Eta. I don't know which one Eta is. Yeah, clearly I have... So nobody's really following me. Why are you still following me? Fine. I thought Emma was going to leave. Do I have to go back to Akila City and turn in a quest or something? So I still have to get rid of Emma. She's fine. I'm not complaining. She's very helpful. And I have 2 companions, and they're both armed, which is pretty nice. Will they both go inside the temple? Andreja will. We know that.
Is this what we've been looking for? It is. I do not have words.
I do like the planet, though. This whole watery environment around here is pretty sweet. Okay. I'm probably walking into the wrong path. I guess I need to turn this thing on. Will it give me a path? Or I have to climb up top or something like that. It's kind of a weird temple. There it is. I think it's on the other side of that wall. Okay. Kind of a boggy planet. Thank you, finally. Thanks, JLK. I have to take her home. I have to turn her back into the sheriff or whatever his name is. The Ranger Chief. So I guess the only other thing I'll keep in mind here is that when I come out the other side, there might be Starborn that wants to fight me. I don't know if that's a thing. Okay, this is... I remember this game. I've done this a million times on MG Plus characters.
Those rings. Are they moving? They seem to react to us. Do not like the cold.
They're both in here with me. Neat. I've seen that mod that'll let you bring like half an army with you. That's kind of entertaining. Don't be too late. Come on. There we go. Let's get a power here. Let's see what we get. I feel like I should roll some dice or something. But it is probably just that one you said. So many sparkles. Hold on. If I did that in time, I skipped the ads again. I should turn those off. Okay, so we're here. So I got a skill point and I got a power.
We need to get you back to the lodge.
No, we don't. We need to get Emma back to Akila City fast. Okay. Anti-gravity field. Okay, I'll take it. Let's put it up here on number 7. And we will use that on whoever comes next. But, yeah, there you go. That's it. I have to go to Akila City. So let's do that. I'm not carrying any contraband or anything like that. They shouldn't care. We'll get to Akila City. Get rid of her, finally. And then we can worry about Barrett and his new pirate friend. Why are we all in a line? That's a little odd. One time I landed here and there were like 5 ship technicians all standing in a row. And they were just in a perfect row. And I have to admit, this was like a higher level character, Starborn, New Game Plus, couple iterations in. I saved the game and then I just shot them all in a row just to see like if they would run. And they weren't quick enough. They didn't. They were gone pretty quickly, and then the whole town got mad at me. It was just great. Let's go to the rock.
The rock is surprisingly well fortified.
Okay, that's
The early settlers here were
a
quite
little
practical.
disturbing. It keeps happening. That's such a great logo. I like it. So the Crimson Fleet has a great logo.
Work hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar
I'm going
motto.
upstairs, aren't I? Yeah. The Crimson Fleet has a great logo. Clearly the Freestar Rangers do.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
I'm proud. I'm doing my part, she says. Hey, Marshal. How you doing? Don't take off, dude. Okay, I'm not going to talk to you when you're doing
What's
that whole
the
jumpy
story
thing.
on Montero
oh, no.
Luna?
That call we
Thank
got
you.
from Waggoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Waggoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
There's that word
You
unfortunately
helped
again.
someone in need and came back
Maybe I'm not in the
alive.
right organization.
That's a job
Unfortunately,
well done.
it came to violence.
I agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Wagner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
Yeah. Okay.
If
Well,
that's
we'll
true,
go ahead and play this. We'll
then
play this
someone
straight.
must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief
Don't you
could
know
probably
it?
tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was
After the
disbanded
Battle of
decades
Nera.
ago.
We've been to Nera.
After the
we
Battle
picked
of
up a good
Nera.
gun there. The trick shot.
What was left of it anyway.
And some digipicks. Yeah, let's chase them.
It's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She
Been
can
to Hope
introduce
Town as
you
well,
to Ron
to
Hope,
buy a gun.
president of Hope Tech. He might be. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment.
Is Walter on the Council of Governors as well?
Work
A
with
lot
the
of them
other
seem
Rangers.
corrupt.
Find out what you
No,
can
I'm not saying
about
anything
those
about
men
Walter,
on
but
Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into
They
a
seem
possible
corrupt. That's all I can
connection
say.
with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, Emma Wilcox is no longer following me, and we're done. So what are we going to do here? Let's just take a quick look at this and see. Done that. Grunt work. Yeah, I'm not doing that one yet. I'm not going to do that. What's the main quest? Return to the lodge. Back to Vectera. Okay, fine. We'll return to the lodge, and we'll tell them all about my new special spooky power, and we'll then we'll go to Vectera. That photo, that screenshot right there, is when I had to hunt down the Tower of Dubai, or the tower in Dubai manually one time, because I was trying in one of my earlier games to
this city.
chase down all the snow globes,
Please
right?
there.
That's right there. That's the
The
snow
predators
globes.
are easy
And
to
I
spot.
missed the book during the Crimson Fleet questline. And once the ship's gone, the ship's gone. You can never find the book, which is kind of crazy. Like that they just hide that away. But they do the same thing with several of the other snow globes. So if you want all the snow globes for the eventual reward, you really have to be paying attention as you go along. And I recommend getting a list and a guide so that you don't accidentally miss them. But I did find the Tower of Dubai, literally with a modern map. And then I went to the planet and looked at it from space and found the geographic similarities and landed a few times. And in the right weather, the right time of day, I could literally see the thing in a distance. I had to run almost 4 kilometers to the edge of the square at the time in order to find it. But I found the snow globe, and it's kind of crazy. I don't know what's crazier, is that I spent the time or that they didn't make that available after you finish that quest.
I'm still getting used to this place. It does not quite feel like home.
Red
but
Dead, excellent.
Hopefully someday.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
What are you doing
If you
down
don't
here?
mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail. An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
Yeah, I'm completely messed up now, Vlad. Thanks. I thought we were friends. You sent me out there, and now I'm like forever altered. Oh, cool. Didn't I put that on 7? Okay, it doesn't think I did something here. Skills, star map, powers. Oh, I just selected it. What do we do? To equip your new power, press tab, open the data menu. We did that. Thank you. I used K earlier. I don't know what I did. Oh, I just inactivated it. Z, thank you. I thought it was Z. I hit Z, but nothing happened, but I inactivated it. So I put it on the hot menu, or I put it on my favorites. I had it active. I turned it off. Tried to use it because I'm really good at
Got
keyboards.
no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
The tracker attacks you. That happened to me at the Red Mile. I think it was just because I got a bounty. Like, I had a bounty, and so now she decided she would attack me every time I saw her. I'm going to use this everywhere.
Well, I suppose we can stop you. But I'm joining the Deny Everything to the Public Club for a while.
There are several reasons to restrain yourself. Keeping it
Oh,
quiet
come on.
is but one. And perhaps not the most important.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches
Maybe
another one of the
23
artifacts
more
we
of
found.
them?
In theory,
I noticed that I
might be
have
one
this
temple for
circle in
each.
my mind now, and it's got
Sifting through all
23
the
empty
signs
spots.
to identify a match is tricky.
Let's fill that in.
Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about.
Yes.
Anyway, catch a smile.
I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time. It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes.
That's a shame, Sam. Hope you find something interesting to do. We need to go find Barrett. He was our introduction to this whole adventure, and we haven't seen him since. I feel like I've let him down.
Not the sort of place on which one would...
It would seem that the work here has come to an end.
Not that mad at me, are you? I'm dehydrated. What do we have?
Well, you're back.
Hey, Lynn. Oh, we'll do the Barrett routine. Lynn!
Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties. They didn't make it.
That's a shame.
Well, how could you have? You weren't here. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some
She trying to
crates
guilt
with
me?
Barrett.
She might
Bullets
be.
and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you."
I do not know Barrett as well as some, but he seems quite confident in his abilities. And not without cause.
Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they...
Oh, physics lessons. Do pirates like physics lessons?
I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them.
All
They
right.
could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
Alrighty. We've cleared all this stuff out before. Anything out here? Oh, we want the battery. We need a couple of batteries, don't we? Just 1, 2, none, maybe. I don't know that I have any. This is the There's a second battery. A lemon. Because, you know, when space gives you lemons, make lemonade, I think. Is that how it goes? That's not how it goes at all. Oh, actually, since we're back here, the 3rd battery? I think 3 is all I need. However, there is a cage in here that the last time I was here was locked. Still locked, but I can open it now. This is another one of the benefits of the flight simulator, in my opinion. Let's just auto slot that. I always queue up the assistance, the additional ships that'll come help you. I like to queue those guys up so that... Do I have a 2 here? No, I don't have a 2. Come on. So that I also continue to level lockpicking as I go. That just really... Oh, I do have a 2. Silly me. I knew what I was looking for, just didn't see it. Anyway, I was able to keep leveling up lockpicking, even though I'm at like level 13 or something. So we should be done with all that. I'd never need that last point in lockpicking. It's just kind of, I can't think of a purpose. I picked it up on a character that was well over level 100. Right? That makes sense at that point, but really not before. Okay, that one's out. That's the one I want right there. How about this? Almost.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Yeah, Andreja. Took way longer than I thought it was going to take. I don't need that battery. We should be done here. Let's get out of here. That's just the lock that was taunting me all those hours ago. Brand new player. I just came out of the mines. I have nothing. Nothing at all. And all I can do is sneak the jetpack out of the back. The boost pack out of there. The crack in the gate. Okay. This should be okay. And I've opened that lock. So I will enjoy a deep sense of satisfaction. These are just parts. Nothing spectacular here. Oh, I will take Heller's cutter until we can replace it with... the one from the Trackers Alliance, which is nicer. Has that great paint job. It's like it's sponsored by a bunch of different groups. Maybe she will sell that. Oh, we want the control room key. Don't care about the cat. I'm really not going to worry about the loot in there right now. Take the food. Oh, I'm going to go in there in just a second. I don't need any of that stuff. Is there a magazine in here? There we go. Permanently increase EM weapon damage by 5%. We will take that. I don't think there's anything else. Not much else in here that's worth an Eon. Steal everybody's underwear. Let's don't steal everybody's underwear. Bathroom, no meds. Deep mining spacesuit. Oh, there's a hat. UC Navy hat. You never know when you want to be in the Navy. Someone, yeah, there you go. That's the perfect answer, isn't it? Someone took away the fence at the beginning, so you can just take it. It haunted me. Okay, so I have the door here. Now, either I have to use all those batteries or a potato. So there's some guy in here in the control room, and he's like, you know what'd be really great for lunch today? A potato. Digipick. Can I open this? I have a security skill. I don't even... Yeah, evidently I don't even need the batteries. So note to self. Don't worry about the batteries in the future. I guess we could sell them or something. I'm sure they're heavy as batteries. That's what they are. They're as heavy as batteries. Come on.
You wanna try fixing that? I'm packing up, Dusty. What a mess. Just don't get your hopes up, okay? You wanna try fixing that computer? I'm packing up, Dusty. Just don't get your hopes
Okay,
up,
did I?
okay?
Clearly I've done something wrong. Oh, I didn't listen to it.
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many of
Heller's
my
clever.
there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face. We're doomed. Capital D, doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
Nice. Where's Lynn? Where'd she go? Hey, Lynn. We did it, Lynn.
So, you actually get that computer working again?
Yeah.
What? Let me see that. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay? Well, don't start buying me stuffed animals for my birthday or anything.
Sorry.
But yes, all right. I don't like seeing my people hurt.
She's got a great story. She really does. I've sat and listened to it before, kind of talked
And
to it.
hey, if you ever need a little extra help,
You are definitely coming
I've been
with
thinking
me on
about
the
a
crew.
career change.
Although I don't have any place. I'm not sure I have a place for you,
It's time
but
to put Argos behind me.
I will build you an entire base. No, don't go away. Come on.
Seems like you've been keeping busy. My contract's up.
You should come
Works for
along.
me. I'm not fussy about assignments. I'll go where I'm needed.
Ben, I don't think that's cheating. Honestly, I really do not. I have a lot of crew.
Right.
It's a single player
I'll get to
game.
work.
You know, like, play the game however you want, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, and, you know, unless somebody puts a bunch of mods in and then goes out and says, hey, look, I accomplished this thing, that, and then they're not really telling you they're using mods or something. But even that, you know, people like to play the game like you like to play the game. That is the way to do it. Travel to Altair 4A. That sounds good. So I'm going to build that base. I already built the base on a live stream a week and a half ago on Vessel 3B.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under...
Okay, we are going to go straight for the planets because I don't really feel like having a bounty hunter encounter right now in space. Anyway, I was going to say I'm going to build that other base, but I'll do it off stream because I've already done it. And so anybody who's watching this who's not seen the base build on Vessel 3 where you have access to 4, maybe 5 resources, I'll make sure there's a link to it. But I'll set that up for this player as well, and that way I can send Lyndon Heller over there and they'll have a grand old time watching that base for me. So the only thing that can happen down here that I'm aware of is those bounty hunters can land. What's that? Abandoned Bionics Lab. Maybe that's them. It could be them. So they can land and you can fight them on the ground, which I enjoy. I'm not going to pay them off because that's what they want. They're like, you can pay us off, or I think at times you'll get bounty hunters who are there to keep the other bounty hunters from killing you so that your bounty goes up and they can kill you later. I mean, that's pretty dark, but, you know, that's the economy. They did land over there, didn't they? I'm somewhat curious. That does not look like an ecliptic ship. That just looks like some kind of merchant ship. So, yeah, it is JFK. I like it. Well, you know, plus I'm outfitted with a sniper rifle, so you can usually get 1 or 2 of them before they even get anywhere near you. It's fun. I like the wanted trait. I didn't take it the first time through, but I like it. It hasn't been a problem. Like, it's enjoyable. It just adds something to the game. So, what's up, Heller? How you doing?
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you was some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right?
There might be a pirate coming back to kill you. You don't
I'll
know.
go, right?
What was the last thing you said to me, Heller? Was it nice?
Wasn't trying to move around too much
Did
with all the
we get on the wrong side?
painkillers and nausea meds running through me. Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. Barrett was all...
Vincent,
Sorry,
how are you doing,
brother.
sir?
I'll get us out of this. Trust me.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm starting. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed.
Vincent, I'm finally getting around to finding Barrett. I feel like I've really, truly let him down, but
How am I supposed
better
to
late than
defend
never.
myself against these pearly whites?
We have Sarah, Sam, and Andreja on board. Barrett will be the last one.
I didn't think it would work, but they came
And then we
in.
can progress.
All of a sudden, we were wrestling with 2 of them.
I really want to get to
Barrett
the
reached for
quest
one
with
of their
Walter.
guns.
I don't think it matters.
Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back.
But at least when you choose that one, you made Barrett shoot a guy in the back.
Dropped orbit like a rock off a
That way, when he gets on that ethical high horse later to tell you you've done something wrong, you can go, "You did shoot a guy in the back."
There he was, smiling.
Oddly,
like
that
it
dialogue
was
option never
just
comes
another
up.
day on the job. You miss the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing. Oh yeah, probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a... So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then...
The Crimson Fleet's not that bad.
Really less
I say that I haven't played the Crimson Fleet
Barrett
several
said,
times.
"It's okay."
There's actually a Crimson Fleet captain in one of the quests that you have this kind of philosophical discussion with, where he explains that he's not really into violence, as you know, it's kind of a last resort. It's entertaining. It's a different look at the Crimson Fleet. Of course, the rest of the problem is like all the rank and file just walk around with like 4 catchphrases, which are, you know, kind of mind numbing. That was a long way of saying the pirates have Barrett.
You know, you're really the one who should be upset about all this. Me, laying here, half-conscious, real inconvenience. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. Hey, I should come with
No
you,
angry
right?
companions.
I don't think anyone else is coming.
Fine, you can come with me, Heller.
Don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery.
No heavy
Give me
machinery.
a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out.
Now would be good, buddy. That was a long dialogue, actually. That was a tremendously long dialogue. I mean, he's worth it. He's Heller, and you get, you know, he does become
Still think there might
an
be a
Outpost
spot for
crew
me on
member.
your ship?
Absolutely, buddy. You totally need to come with
glad
me,
to hear you.
and I will assign you to someplace
You
useful
got it.
later. Okay. And what's next on this? Listen to emergency transmission number 2. I'm actually going to take a quick bio break. I will be back in just a moment. We'll see if I can get my intermission to play here.
Bardi, it's coffee. Pick one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
Certainly. Please take your time.
Hello.
I'm meeting my girlfriend for drinks at the Viewport tonight.
Okay, let's see if we're back here. Yeah, we're gonna go to the frontier just because the environmental damage is kicking in here. See ya, JOK. I might have missed him already. Give him the break. And I think I'm supposed to listen to a note. What was the thing I just got?
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett. Hey, since when is
Matsura.
surviving being attacked
Excellent.
causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Let's get to Bissell 3 and find
Figure
Barrett.
out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
He is transmitting this conversation right now. He's so crafty.
Yeah, I was making that pretty obvious. Okay.
Oh, who are these guys? Ecliptic Stiletto. Hmm. We will participate in this little space battle. All right, nice. Okay, too much E. E to accept the conversation. Oh, we've got a whole conversation with Andreja and
That was pretty touch and go there for a minute. I'm not sure we would have made it out of there without your help.
Paranoid.
Any way we can
Everyone
repay
I've
you?
spoken to has nothing but complimentary things to say about you. If that is
Cash
true,
is nice.
why do I often find myself excluded from other members' activities and gatherings? Having someone from House Varun among us is a new experience. I'm certain they're unsure if you even wish to be approached at all. Give them time, Andreja. They'll come around. I promise.
Is that salvage material? Let's go. I miss it, dude. I took my hand off the keyboard. Take the ship parts. Another one over there. That should be it. Let me get back down on the surface. Come on. Ecliptic Stiletto. Okay, let's get down to Vessel 3. Ransacked research post. Hello, Eric von Price. That's right where I want to be.
You've got something for me? Now that
No.
we have a moment. After your experience. Until later.
Yeah, I don't want to have that conversation right now, thanks. She should be my companion, I think. Andreja should come with me.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Hi.
I would absolutely like to talk, Andreja. Although I do not want this relationship to go too much farther
With the result.
because of events in the future. I have to be careful with her. So here's a good question. Can I see... There's a guy up top. There might be a pirate I can get. I don't know. That's a shot. Yeah, I don't think that's a shot I can make, evidently, is it? Hold still, dude. I'm trying to kill you. That's the guy I was trying to kill earlier. I'll take it. If I can make him just shoot off into the distance, that's okay. And I think I have range on all these guys, which is what's causing them so much trouble. Oh, maybe that's not it. Can that turret even hit me? Wasn't there a guy over here? Come on, where is he? There he is. There he was. Who else is down here? So I have one turret left? Maybe. There's no way I can hit that. Or maybe I can. We'll take it. Oh, we have two of these jokers over here. Hey, buddy. I see you. Okay, where's the last guy? He's probably inside that building. Also forgot. Thank you.
Spoils of victory.
Yes, all the stuff is ours now, Miss Andreja. And a watermelon in space. There's a watermelon in space. Well, you know, I may have already missed what you were talking about, so. But I'm going to make a couple of trips here. There's undoubtedly a pirate in here somewhere. This room's got a lot of goodies in it. I just have a feeling I can hear the environmental ticking, that I'm going to need to take what I can, run over to the ship, do a quick reset. More potatoes. Why did they make it hard to get the potatoes? Someday I'll cook something. Okay, what I want is take all that, take all that. That was a trick.
Speak for a moment.
Not here, Andreja. I guess I'm gonna have to talk to her, aren't I? Like, there's no way to really kind of escape that. What's in here? I don't care about that. That's a mess. Terrible pirates. Oh, there you go. There's some more ammunition behind there. Let's reset the environmental timer here. And get rid of some stuff. I mean, I could give Heller his cutter back, or I could not give Keller his cutter back. I'll assess those later. That's nice. It's a nice Aeon. I like the Radburn. I don't know, it's pretty close actually. I'll think about that. I thought there was another guy out here.
Do you think the pirates have stashed a hoard of treasure? Oh, I suppose it is not that amusing.
The pirates have stolen many fine things, Andreja, and we would like to take them before we move on to the next spot. Oh, she's outside fighting with Andreja. Good for her. Where is he? Where is she? Well, that was unfortunate for you, wasn't it? She literally killed herself. Okay, let's go find Barrett.
They're all too willing to prey on the weak or
Let's take care of Barrett.
Oh yeah.
I am all too happy to kill this guy, but quite frankly, we probably have the cash on us, so yeah, we're doing fine. Yeah, one of my goals was to get to over 200k on this guy pretty early, and that's happening. It's happening fast, but I haven't spent any money on the ship yet. So that's what's missing so far. Once I find a ship I want to upgrade, I'm going to have to sink a bunch of money into it. I will not stick with the Frontier. Oops, Crix's Journal. Nice for buying and selling.
My point still stands. You need an open mind out there.
Take all that good stuff.
Far reaches of space too tightly wound. Holy shit. You actually found me.
We did.
I do not understand. Is Barrett being held hostage or not?
It's a little aggressive,
This
Andreja.
is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks. You know, it's actually been kind of nice. Matsura the Grim here is a great host.
No sense letting people's last moments be unpleasant.
That's true.
See, that's what I like about you, Matsura. Real Renaissance man.
I have
Thank you.
enjoyed our
I'm gonna
time
make sure.
together,
I'll make sure I
Barrett.
go there before I get
But
out
I
of here.
can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom?
Oh, let's just see
You
if I can
want
do
me to
this.
end all this with nothing to show for it? He has been more entertaining than most hostages. He does seem to be unusually skilled in that area. Barrett has some good friends.
Good job. I like
Very
persuasion.
well. You're all free to go.
Thanks, Matsuro.
It's been a real pleasure, Matsura. Really. And good luck out there with all the, you know, hurting people.
Taking their money. Okay. So, you know, the other thing is, these guys don't really care, for the most part, if you take anything they have. So, you know. How's it going? Taking all your food, Matsura. Med packs. I'll take those. Take all your beer and milk. I'm glad you keep beer and milk together in the same place. What if he mixes them? Comm relays, trauma packs. Okay, let's get out of here. So the tower. Just make sure I don't miss this stuff. I am at least environmentally protected in here. I like that. That was getting a little old outside. So when you say tower, do you mean the one up here to the right? Where I convinced that pirate to come down and chase us? Oh, there is a nice chest up here. Got some ammo. What do we have? Check that out. Skip shot assassin's calibrated Grendel. It's a robot gun. I love a robot gun. And 6,200 credits. So not only did we convince him to let Barrett go. Can you get Astra this early? Is that before, you're saying before you started or after you started the tracker stuff? I've never looked. Oh no, this character I haven't. Is it under, what is it under, miscellaneous? No. I'll look for it later. Nope, that's great. Good loot run. Miscellaneous parts, zipper bandages. Thank you for the mine. Terrible pirates. Okay, let's get out of here. I think I've been through everything. I probably missed something. Can we go back to the lodge? Wait a minute. I'm just thinking there was a comment. Who was it? Was it Vincent? Oh, like you were joking. I was not even paying attention. I thought you said I picked up some contraband somewhere along the way. I don't think I did. No, I'm good. I was worried there for a minute. Like, I mean, it'll warn me, right? It'll tell me if I'm trying to go someplace and they're going to scan me. I skipped the contraband in the cryo lab. If you're clearing the place, there's little cubby holes and places where people are hidden all over the place, and there's some contraband in there too.
Hey, I need to talk.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I have important Constellation business to attend to. There are people in here depending on me to tell them what happened to Barrett.
To speak to you. What is it?
Okay,
Here,
let's get this out of the
I have
way.
something for you. Yes. Well, it seemed like a good idea.
What is it,
I saw it
Andreja?
earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever.
That phrase is a little odd.
Of course.
You might find it
We are
useful.
partners,
It's
are we
money.
not?
It is
I will keep
useful.
an eye out in the future. And if...
Yeah, we can buy ammunition with it. Or food. Okay, Barrett, come on. Let's reintroduce you to the crew.
Sorry for the wait, everyone.
I hope you're having a good day.
Got a little held up on Vectera.
Thanks, Cora. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day, too.
Well, some of us.
Something, something. I don't have any books.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Did you know
Actually,
Walter is one of
has
the
been
richest
complaining
people
about
in the
you more than
universe?
usual, which is always a sign when he's worried. Don't start, Contra.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, I had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%. Plus,
I like the way she
dragging
says
you into
"found."
all of this.
I found.
Why don't I
this.
stick
It's
around?
great, you know.
Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe.
Sure, Barrett. You can travel with me.
If you
That
have a
won't turn out
moment,
badly
I
at
have
all.
something I'd like to
At
discuss.
some point in the near future.
We sure do.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Just if you were wondering.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
I'm gonna have Barrett travel with me because he is an entertaining companion. Not because something bad might happen to him in the future if he travels with me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
Anna, how you doing? Let's hear it,
It's
Walter.
about an artifact, and our
That's what we
goal
wanted
is
to do.
simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious.
Everybody gets held up on Vectera.
I think you'd be
twice. I'm in.
That's
See, the side benefit of the Walter
just
quest
need to
is
make
we
a few
get to meet
stops when we
Issa
get to the
again.
city, and then the drinks will be on me.
And I didn't know that name was used by somebody else, and I have these suspicions about who people are and who they might be across multiple universes. And so the first time I went through this, I didn't think too much about her. But I really want to listen to what she has to say this time a little more closely.
When you're ready to set off.
I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Yeah, let's see if we can get through this. I mean, this is plenty of time.
I admit I'm
And I want to get to Neon. I know we had some discussion about heading out to Vlad's place and looting that early on, and that's, you know, that's not hard. It's like 5 or 6 jumps or something you can get out there, but this will get us halfway there, which is great. So this is going to be a whole new crew. I've got Walter. Does Barrett come with me at this point or not? And we're just going to go to Neon. Hey, Ben, I always get... Which is the larger one? The R. I always make the most absurd, ridiculous version of the ship. That's kind of the way I go. Because there are so many other ships that are smaller and, you know, more nimble if you really want to do that. But if they're going to give me a ship, I want the Homer Simpson car ship, if you remember that episode, where he just, you know, his brother turned out to be like a rich car manufacturer or something like that, and let him make a car, and it was just absurd. So that's the Kepler R, I think. That's the one I like. The stranger the better. So do I need to... I hate to do this, but I'm going to. I'm going to just dump things into the chest in the lodge. I don't hate to do it, but we're just gonna make sure we get rid of some things. I'm taking that with me. Am I carrying a maelstrom of any kind? No, I'm not. I don't want an arc welder. Anti-personnel, long barrel. I'm going to get rid of that one. We're going to carry this one just because of the higher damage output. I like the red burn, the dead eye. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. We'll try that one out. Constellation spacesuit. Keep that in here. That Constellation spacesuit is better than this thing. Flip it. Actually, while we're sitting here, I did end up with some nice helmets.
So I want to try something out. Got a second?
I don't want to know what they're up to. I think since I can pick master locks, I can have this uniform now too. What's in here? Sedative. Everybody needs sedative. Wrong room. Always the wrong room. All right. This lock has a lot of keys. Do I have one with 4 here? Like maybe that one? Nice. Hope I got that right. No, no. That feels cheap, but maybe that's the right one. I don't have any single keys. Maybe I've messed something up here already. Nope. That's kind of cheap lock. There we go. What are we going to do now? Constellation spacesuit. I'm keeping it for the perks. Can we give her books?
Reading good books lately?
Okay, forget that. Let's go to Neon.
Yeah, what is it?
Welcome to Freestar Space.
Yeah, Ben, in my early games, I definitely picked that one, and I flew that ship for a long time until I went through the Freestar Collective and got the Star Eagle and all the kind of traditional ships you could get out of the game. And then once I figured out you can just steal ships on moons, which I have a bunch of videos on, I kind of never looked back after that. Yeah, so once I go to Neon and we deal with all this here, the next natural jumping off point as far as I'm concerned is to go out to Porima or Parima, whatever you want to call it, to Red Mile, that area. And there's a moon or two out there that are perfect for ship hunting. And I won't do that probably on the stream, and I may not get to it today. But one of the reasons I leveled up piloting to 4 out of 4 was so that I could go out there and grab a Class C ship. Because they will be there. The system's the right level. They won't be the 3rd variant. So it won't be like a Crimson Fleet White 3, but it'll be a Crimson Fleet White, or the Spacer equivalent, or something like that, or one of the Varun ones. And so I'll add a high-end Class C ship to the garage pretty soon, And then we'll move on from the frontier, and I probably won't need to use it much. And it'll be useful later in the battles with the Starborn and things like that.
AI isn't your personal vacation home.
An elevator kingdom out of nowhere.
If you don't...
Okay, we've made it to Neon. And the weather's terrible, as it always is. That's nice sometimes.
See that huge shield?
I'm much taller than you now,
Power
Walter.
system.
I'm standing in a
Lightning
box.
provides a substantial
I
amount
just
of
want you to know that even with all your money, I'm still taller than you.
Incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of castle mass. A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
Yes, they are.
We need to stop by the Stroud-Eckland offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Okay, cool. Cool, man.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you again. How's it going? I just have to remember not to get a bounty on him, because I think that's, like Ben said earlier, like I think at that point in time, someone said it earlier, that's when they'll start shooting you. She'll start shooting you for no reason.
It's part of the power system.
Hey,
Lightning
Nisha,
provides
I'll
a
catch up with you
substantial
sometime.
amount of Neon's energy.
I'm not going to apply for a job. That's what we want, right? We do have Barrett. Nice. Let's do this real quickly. I'm just going to run to the doors.
Not really my cup of tea, as it were.
So I can fast travel back later.
Clover over at Kelp Corp. She's too good for Neon. Seems like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly,
You can't walk through here without picking up 6 quests.
It's big, all right. Not sure what else.
I need a
Astro
snack.
Lounge spared no expense with their marketing.
Do I have chocolate? That's all I really care. No. Maybe? I have bacon. Fine. Let's just have bacon. A teenager diet or something like that. Chocolate, bacon, soda.
Star Yard of the future. This is where quality ships are made.
Why did they deny
I
your
don't just
mods?
say that
I mean, I knew they would have
because
some kind of
business.
checklist or something like that,
Just
but
true.
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
that's good on the Ben on the Claymore 3. I love that ship. I really do. There's so many of them out there. Like, you just have a problem with one, throw it away, get another one.
You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
You look kind of sad, Oscar. And then he smiles. Okay, he's not sad. Never mind.
Walter,
Okay, I gotta pay attention to this.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Stroud-Eckland, the hyphenated Eckland in our glorious company's branding. Oh, aren't you lovely?
I'm polite in
Walter,
good company.
Wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes. The daring explorers. My partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way,
I will say, nobody, even if they got rejected this time, you're 99% farther than everybody else out there. Most people never even, most people get a vision or an idea for something and they don't even, take the first couple of steps to try to put it together. So truly impressive that, you've at least put the first batch out there and, hopefully they'll get through in the future. That's embarrassing.
It's my favorite hobby.
Flyable ship, cool.
Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hacked into mine.
Kind of bugging
Tell me, can
let go of the
distrust
mouse.
lead to a point where it's actually
Let the camera go
same
back
as
and forth on its own. I'm not
a
gonna
remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into
There
the
you go,
cellar.
Ben.
What's
That's the
motivating?
same theory I have.
Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws.
I think she's the one
Give you the
who
advantage if things go wrong.
left somebody on a
Right.
ship in
Bouncers,
space somewhere
alter the
too. I don't know
codes
how
on the
that's
doors.
connected, but I'm going with that for now.
Exactly.
That's the easy one to say. Okay,
I
I'll go
hate
do
being
it. I'm not even
selfish,
paying attention.
but I
I'm going to
would
get
like
lost
some
here because
time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
we need to go through the
James
fund
Newell's the broker who knows our
authorizations. Is
stuff.
that what the kids are calling
He'll
it
be
these
able to help
days?
you find out more about
Good for you.
And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me
Thanks.
back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
All right, have fun, kids. Come along, Smarty. We're going to go do whatever's next. Anytime now. Anytime now. Yeah, inside the elevator. Inside the elevator. Inside the elevator. Whatever. I know he'll come with me. I'm not worried about it. Okay, what are we actually doing here? We need to go ask about security and investigate the cellar. I don't really remember this one. Ask about security. What is that about?
I know your type.
That's interesting. No, we're going to go inside here first.
Scram, I'm on duty.
I don't know what that guy was talking about. He's an interesting character. I'm not going to recruit him right now, but he's a real weirdo. But he's a companion. You can bring him on your crew. What's up, Boone?
You're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
I don't know. Just
No.
pick one of them.
Drugs are for street gangs and junkies.
I'm not
Aurora is
judging
on
you,
an
buddy. I just-
entirely different level. I like to call it an
Just here for a different
exquisitely crafted
purpose.
transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but Let's face it, can you really put a price on pleasure? The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astro Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Should have had a drink first, huh?
Huh. You work for Stroud-Eckland? Perhaps something could be arranged. Glad you understand the position I'm in here. I'm trying to be reasonable here. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Excellent.
Go for it,
Let
buddy.
me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Come back soon.
Howdy.
It is around this way, isn't it? Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving, thanks. No, this is the first time I've been in Neon. I mean, not me personally, but this character.
You know what you're doing with these systems.
Okay. I think we know what we're doing. So, can I reach the rest of... I can't reach the rest of the Neon from here, can I? It's the shortest way out of here. Wow, it's crowded. This is kind of ridiculous. Come on, people. That sounds cool. I will definitely get to that. Yeah, nobody. This is probably my first playthrough as a Let's Play live stream. I have a couple of other characters that are New Game Plus iteration Starborn.
If you're looking for supplies, this is the place. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any
I would encourage you to check out the channel and look at all the videos that I've posted over the months and see what's out there. You may have some good ideas and tips to add. I generally encourage that for everybody. I think it's honestly one of the best things about the videos is I'm not the expert on these things, and it kind of brings together a bunch of people who are sharing from things they see all over the place with anybody and everybody that's here, which is kind of the point, I think, right? That's what this is about, right? Shared interest, sharing what we know, building off of that. Okay, I don't want this.
Rosa Newell is my wife. Oh, I don't have a problem. That man has absolutely... He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon. Yeah, sure. If all
this is just the introductory dialogue with him.
Security. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. So I'll do that. Let's just tell him I'll do that someday in the future.
Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing.
Okay, now let's get back to business here.
Maybe I didn't.
Yes, you did. We know you did.
Information isn't usually free. I connect a lot of people with a lot of... I guess maybe I can add this to his tab. Yeah, I hope so.
Awesome. Thanks, nobody. The Let's Play and the VODs are really kind of new for me. I just started that in the last couple of weeks. So almost everything up until then were individual guides or specific, let's say, playlists. Like I started off with an entire playlist of what to do in your first, well, probably your second New Game Plus iteration, right? Like how to go as quickly as possible through New Game Plus, and quite honestly got a little distracted in that too. So yeah, and tips like that. Ben just called out, like, you know, ship hunting and, you know, anything I can find that makes the game easier or more fun. I don't really do exploits, and for a long time, until I had an Xbox, I was really cautious about talking about, and this is like pre-creations, right? I didn't get into the mods on the PC side, even though I play on the PC primarily. I really kind of wanted to kind of walk down the middle and only cover topics and tips and areas that everybody could do. And so now that I've got an Xbox, I've started to explore that a little more. I don't have my streaming or my my capture set up right where I want it to be right now. I don't have cameras and all the other stuff set up, but I'm pretty close to that. Now let's just see if I can win this.
I may be starting to like you.
So anything Starfield, largely at this point.
I don't know much.
That's my focus.
I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Heinlein 4B.
Now, James.
That sounds great. That sounds absolutely great. The live chat ends up in the full VOD that YouTube keeps up, which is 3 hours long, and I don't know that everybody, you know, that how many people watch that end to end anyway. So if for anybody who's not watching that and who's seeing the individual videos that I've cut up later, nobody 8472 is talking about a cool place to test the buggy when it comes out, which is, we hope, pretty soon. Should be pretty exciting. Heinlein 4B. It sounds perfect. I wonder if it's the place that was in the May update, right? So you saw the video, the May update. There's a very brief little clip with the creation engine and the buggy rolling across dunes. So I'm sure there are other planets like that. But we have, what, the photo that came out in on 4chan, which looked pretty legit a couple of weeks ago, along with some speculation from a Reddit user. And then we've got the video back in May. And then I think on the Mr. Matty Play interview, June 16th, Todd Howard was in there talking about how he was playing the buggy and it was awesome and things like that. So I'm pretty excited about it. It ought to be pretty good. I guess the question is really, is it going to come out with Shattered Space, or will they drop it to us earlier and then Shattered Space will come out later? I'm hoping they give it to us earlier and we can play with the buggy for a while, and maybe they've thrown in a couple more patches. What are we? So June 9th was the last update. And they were doing 6 to 8 weeks, but they said they were probably backing off of that. And, you know, who knows what we're going to get at this point in time. But the good news is, I think across the board, August and September for Starfield look really great. I'm very excited overall for Starfield in August and September. I think we're going to see some good stuff, unless at the end of the month they come out and say that, you know, Starfield will be delayed. But I can't imagine they're going to do that at Gamescom. Like, they wouldn't be on the agenda talking about Shattered Space to tell people bad news. They're there to give good news. That's what I think. So search the seller's sleep crate. Okay. Which side is it on? I've not been anywhere in Neon on this character, which is fascinating. So I can't fast travel anywhere. So his sleep crate is going to be over on this side. Where's the flipping door? What's delayed, Anna? You gonna give me sad news? You can tell us. Don't hold back. Nobody here cares. Yeah, I think there's a really interesting discussion out there as to whether the buggy is going to be accessible to modders at all, or how accessible. Like, the rumors are interesting, right? But they're rumors, right?
Like butter.
Okay. Please be advised that your currency pay cycle... Okay, so the guy that we're having a meeting with, not having a good week. Musgrove. Okay, so he's on the inside. He's going to get canned. Things aren't going well for him. So he is trying to cash out. Quite literally. Okay, Anna. Glad it was a joke. You know, it's just so so much speculation. I try to stick with what is official from Bethesda, but I also keep in mind that it is a reasonable and common strategy for corporations to use lots of side channels to get information out too, even before they want to make an official announcement on something. So some of this stuff you hear and you think, well, maybe that sounds all right, but you know, we don't have to put any money on it. It's just kind of interesting, entertaining speculation at this point in time, and the results should be good things for us to play. Okay, I don't have any optional things that I need to do, do I? Nope, just talk to Walter. I get terribly distracted by these conversations, and that's okay.
Any luck out there?
That's half the point as far as I'm concerned.
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case.
She's gonna spy on us and help. Thanks, Issa. You're the best. It has been so long since I've done this one. Because I don't really go back in New Game Plus that often and do the main quest line. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, dude. Walter disappears and Barrett just stands out in the hallway. These people have no idea how elevators work for the rest of us.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal.
Yeah, nobody.
To hold.
Like, they have to build a foundation, right? They have to build a foundation and an extendable architecture. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and I'm kind of encouraged, right? They've done this on multiple titles, and they've gotten better. Everybody around them's gotten better, and so it's not perfect. It's software, right? Software is kind of, software has its own challenges, and you can do a good job. That's cute.
I was really hoping for a message written in invisible ink. This will have to suffice.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Okay. That looked like the Emma Wilcox model. I'm pretty sure Mr. Suitcase is just standing up here. It's kind of a ridiculous suitcase, buddy. Musgrove. I think I saw your name on a slate.
What is it? Can't you
Thank
see
you,
I'm
Anna.
busy drinking?
I had a vague memory. I'm with Samwise and Gabbers. Nice pin you got there. No, we'll just go with the straight one here.
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
All right. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Nobody mind the guy with the boost pack right around inside here.
Just saw our cellar walk by.
Good job. You're so calm. And I'm dehydrated.
Now,
I'm
before
in a
we head
bar
in
and I'm
there,
dehydrated.
let me go
I'm
over the
obviously
ground
doing this
rules.
wrong.
He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eckland discretionary fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? This'll be fun.
I'm glad I know the
matching wits with
parameters of the
neon
deal,
underworld
Walter.
to
Thank you very
always be
much.
invigorating.
Mickey Caviar. Yeah, he's kind of he's a spooky dude.
Don't you have something better to do?
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better.
Hey, stranger.
Well done.
Let's chat sometime.
High-pressure
okay?
tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Excusez-moi. I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there. I had plans for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate the backup. It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days. They're one of humanity's greatest achievements. Modern medicine, space travel, and cookies. Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishment. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation. Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation, it's hard to imagine just... I would have never... And I never... Right. No worries.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astral Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending on men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly. Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. Yes, I'm fully aware this has not gone according to plan.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Dusty.
Was my microphone off again?
Let's talk.
I wonder how long I did that this time. I do that. So, why is he red? Are we enemies already? Perhaps we are enemies. Did I do this? I'm going to save.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
I'm not going to attack her. That seems silly.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man. Ah, there does seem to be a hole in his schedule.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mike.
I'm not an unreasonable person, you know. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
I have gone through 3 or 4 negotiations and forgotten that every time. So far so good.
Hoping to get a meeting?
I think I even went out and bought like persuasion clothes at some point in time. I might have an outfit. Do I? Like, I'm prepared. Apparel. What is it? See, there you go. I've got the Corpo sleek suit for persuasion purposes. And I don't even wear it. Just don't attack. Yeah, that's probably the plan. Here we go. Wait for it.
He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine, then breaking into my office.
Sounds like Jabba the Hutt.
But one easily countered.
Oh, we're
Oh, no,
trapped.
he's speaking my language.
Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
No, I'm an elevator person now. I build my kingdom here.
Well, if my wife and I could gallantly offer your majesty a rescue from certain
There you
death,
go.
let's go.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cover just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end.
I have a snack.
Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
What are these for? I guess that's why we quick save. Okay, Kineer, don't cut the pins. Got it. Did they leave? Whatever. Where did they go?
Just climb up. The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going all the way to the end.
Where's Barrett? I don't care.
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters.
Nice.
Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now. Let me just get that for you.
That was wrong.
Is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You'll have to fight your way to the exit. There's the door. It should put you outside.
Outside? You're
Yeah, I think I do that.
Climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive.
Yeah, well, you know, turn left, turn right. That was just my mistake. I don't think it's possible to get through here, is it? Oh, there's a guard up there. Come on, buddy. Oh, do I have to kill him? I don't want to kill him. Come on, people. Barrett's gonna fight him.
Give me some cover.
Hey, this isn't over.
I wasn't gonna fight him, but I guess I'm going to now, aren't I? You know, fine, just come with me. Might as well shoot the next guys. I assume everybody's going to catch up with me if I close or if I get through that door.
Well, they don't need it now.
See you, Mike. So I shot some of his people. They shot at me too. They were way too salty about me being in their building. I mean, what are buildings for?
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business.
What's up, Scruffy?
You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although...
Do you have any iocane powder? Perhaps we could have a competition.
I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud-Eckland in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain. Provided this unpleasantness was behind
We
us.
definitely want to do that, because I believe that gives us some engines we like.
That could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival.
That's not surprising.
It would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
Let the thief go with a sternly worded warning or get the authorities involved. Up to you.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your...
This is kind of an odd little arrangement going on.
Let's talk.
Sense in more violence.
Okay, so we're all friends. What's up, buddy? What you got? What's over here? Things we'll just take. Oh, I just picked up an Ashta too, didn't I? Did I? I did, or an Astra. An Ashta, yeah, not the creature. Ah, got one of those, just sitting in the box. Very nice. All right, Musgrove, what are you gonna do?
You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
Why did you steal the artifact? That's
Please,
not the confusing
I was
part.
just trying to sell a
I'm not sure any of
product,
this is
okay?
terribly confusing.
Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Nice, man. Go, buddy. Get out of here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But if I were you, I wouldn't expect leniency around here after
I did that for these folks.
A rare moment of compassion.
Yes, it is, Nicholas.
Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities.
I don't think there's any after effect of this, like whether you kill him or not kill
Let's
him.
talk more about the ship.
I don't know. Is there anything else we can loot here? What you got, Mr. Nicholas? I mean, are you going to stop me? Do you even care? Look at this. It is stealing. Will he care? Interesting. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Let me close the door. Just in case any of these people get salty about this. What you got? Cool. Let's just do this. Burn one of those. Man, whoops, twice.
Captain, can I talk with you for a bit?
No.
Yes?
He doesn't care if you take that. Yeah, I'm going to skip that. Are you saying I can just loot that and he's not going to care? It's not that I don't believe you, Ben. But quick saving. Why is it doing that? Yeah, look. My luck will be I'll go outside and the Trackers Alliance lady will decide that I've got a bounty on me or something. Why did you take that poor man's stuff? What'd we get? Anything good? Meh. You're right. He doesn't care. What an odd fella. Anyway. Do we need to bother with this? Can't travel from here. Hey, buddy.
Mr. Slayton is
Did you hear there was some noise upstairs? Yeah, like I probably shot like 3 of your friends. I mean, don't take it personally, but now can we go to the ship? No, I can't fast travel from here. I'm doing this wrong, obviously. Or they want me to just walk?
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise.
Okay. We'll just walk there. I'm not going to talk to Tevin. Oh, maybe we're going to have a dialogue outside? Have a long talk? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not completely loaded down with contraband dudes. They don't care. Oh, I should have stopped at the Trade Authority.
Hey.
Yeah, hey. Before I leave, I'm going to go right back inside. Oh, I gotta kill. Oh, no, now I know why. And then I'm gonna be out in space, so I gotta go find another one.
Galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know. But stop by sometime. Let's talk.
Man who wanted us dead.
Just us adventurers.
I guess we could call that a win. What do you think? I agree. This life suits both of us, don't you think?
Way easier than retrieving an artifact from a mine that's about to get raided by pirates. But I feel like we made more friends the other way.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Alright. Yeah, so here's my first question, just because I want to get this out of the way. No, can't do that. We'll just go outside. We'll launch into space and take care of business.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Just looking for the shortcut here.
Hey, you might want this.
Let's put this one into space. Has anyone ever told you?
They're right there.
You hold something you have no right to.
Kind of stuck in it now.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
Predictable. Don't waste this one chance to show us we're wrong about your kind. If you fight the Starborn, you will lose.
We need data more than bruises right now.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more
Did you make
right
them?
to
I like that.
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge
That sounds ominous.
The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
Oh, the damage I'm going to do has just begun.
What you are be dangerous.
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is... If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on.
Sure, let's leave. Get over here. Oh, I can't do this anyway, because I'm carrying a ridiculous amount of contraband, so... Let's just go! Sarah wants to talk, Barrett wants to talk. We should just leave, so...
Speculation part of my brain? We need to regroup.
And I think that's going to be it for this stream. We are at the 3-hour mark. Thank you all very much for joining us on this little part of the journey. If you like this kind of content, if you'd like to encourage me, just like, subscribe, and share it with folks. Leave comments, come check out the videos. And otherwise, have a wonderful evening. It's been fun. Thanks.